What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Fabrice Kitungano, and in today's video I'm gonna tell you exactly how I will start running if I had to start all over again. Well, this time without the embarrassing injuries, without the rookie mistakes, and yes, without holding myself back. So whether you are scared of people judging you, or you just want to get in shape, or maybe your brain's been feeling like mashed potatoes lately, well then this video is for you. Alright, so confession time. About 3 years ago, trust me, I was really shy at the beginning when I started my running journey back in Rockford, Illinois. There were so many times, when I was walking, I would see people running and I would feel really uncomfortable, like I'm just walking, why not run? So I had that kind of mindset, but when it started really running, the things started to change. The way I saw my mindset, it started to really improve. I started to feel strong, comfortable about myself, comfortable about approaching other people. I was pretty shy, but running really does change a lot of things, mentally as well as physically, and I truly recommend you guys start something like this. I really hated running. Honestly, I hated walking. And you know what happened? I was really stressed. I used to overthink a lot. And I had low self-esteem. And yeah, I once fell asleep in my cereal. Yep, surgery conflicts. Then things started turning around when I decided to start walking and then leveling that up to running. And so far, I've read books about geniuses like Alan Turing, who literally changed the world and still found time to run. I read books about Nobel Prize winners who ran marathons, and I also read books about the human body, personal development, especially the mind, and I thought to myself, you know what, if these people actually changed the world, maybe I can at least run and not die when I reach age, though.
Mercy, that is all I see. Forever, I go follow you forever. Take over. Now you will I want take over. You lead me on, I dey feel more. If you change the song, I go see the sing along. Now your grace I dey see every day in my life, anytime when I turn around. When I turn around.
Now I've been running for almost 3 years. I try running every week for 3 to 10 miles. I've completed over 150 miles. I've won a couple running medals and several milestones. And guess what? This activity has improved my overall perspective of myself, my mental and physical health, and they've gotten better. And I'm no longer stressed and absolutely no overthinking. So it has improved my self-esteem for sure. And if you have been following me around on social media for years, you know what I'm talking about. And I believe that if you can start running too, you will see the magic of what I'm about to preach to you. So in this video, I'm sharing 5 steps on how you too can start running and why you should, and the results that comes out of running. Anyways, so step number 1, have a plan, and plan like a smart beginner. So my first mistake personally was having no plan. I really had no plan at the beginning, and I went Super Saiyan on day 1. And you know what happened? I ended up limping like a grandpa who just lost his cane in a windstorm. Don't get me wrong guys, starting something like running without a plan, it's okay, but we have to be realistic here because we're not living in an anime. Seriously, things are going to happen on the way, which is why you need to prepare yourself beforehand. Alright, so I'm gonna share with you a plan that I wish I really had before starting running. What is the plan I wish I had? So this is how it's going to look like. Alright, so what time works for you? So for me, evenings usually work. The reason why we have to be specific with this other than just going like that is because the moment all of these are on paper, your brain stops treating it like a random idea and it starts treating it like a mission. So it's full for the days you'd rather watch paint dry than put on sneakers. What times work for you? You have to be specific. So for me, 6 p.m. works for me. 6 p.m. works for both days. we also have to be specific with the location. So for me, locations at a park. Okay, so duration, how long is it going to take us? For us, we can start by running just for 20 minutes, and then specific tasks that we are going to do are like how long are we going to run. That's the task. So I would really recommend we start running with just 1 mile for the first week. So this is week one. And something to keep in mind is that we really have to build habits. Just running without building your habit, to me personally, it's like a waste of time, because you're going to give up, you're going to feel unmotivated, you're going to lose discipline. So that's why we have to build up this habit of running every single week. And then week 2, do the same thing so that you can build up the momentum. You are left with one thing: jot down the map that I'll be running on. And I think this is really important because you are going to be tested, especially mentally, a lot of times while running. You're going to ask yourself, oh my God, should I stop here? Should I stop at the next tree, or should I stop at the next post? That's something that I would have really advised myself to draw down the map so that you can know where specifically to take a break. So this is how my running map usually looks like. And I've been running this same map for 3 months now. So this is my home. This is where my home is. It's not a hut, it's a house. And so this is like 5 minutes. From here to here is like 5 minutes. So it's 5 minutes. And then from here, I run next to the road. So there's a road here. After you run 5 minutes, please remember to take a break, and not just some kind of a break, but this is a walking break. So walk, 1 minute walk. Alright, so once you have done the 1 minute walk, continue running for another 5 minutes. 5 minutes on. Okay. So after 5 minutes run, we will take another 1 minute walk. 1 minute walk. After 1 minute walk, we're going to continue for another 5 minutes. Alright, so, and then 1 minute, 1 minute. Now what's left is to get back home. So, and then you can just take, you can reward yourself by walking from here to home. Here are 3 statements that I'm going to share with you. I need you to always keep in mind as you start your running journey. So, 1, the mindset that I need you to have is, you're not competing with Usain Bolt or Naruto Uzumaki. You are competing with you from yesterday. 2, tiny steps today lead to huge achievements tomorrow. 3, consistency beats intensity every single time. So go easy at first. You don't want to feel so sore that you seem like you're learning how to use your legs for the first time. So take it easy at first. Go slow at your own pace. Remember, you're in your own lane, so take it easy. Step number 2, gear up without going broke. So, good shoes really matters because they protect your knees, they prevent blisters, and they make you feel like you're flying instead of dragging bricks, right? And here are the basics for beginners. So these are some things that you need to have at first. Okay, so have comfortable shoes because your feet are going to really thank you in the present as well as in the future. And wear weather-appropriate clothes like short sleeves for summer, layers for winters. And it doesn't have to be specific running clothes. Just have a short and a shirt, and that works. So make sure you always check the weather before starting your runs. You don't want to meet face to face with a storm or a tornado. Also have headphones plus your hype playlist while running. You will want to stay focused on it while you are watching the road in which you are running. And like today we have these zombies who walk and run on the road while they are on the phones. So you want to have headphones, listen to your music while you're focusing on the road. So these three things are the most important that I find. You don't need to have a smartwatch. You can use your phone to track your running progress. If you've got fans, a smartwatch is great for tracking runs without juggling your phone and your smartwatch. If not, then phones work. There are phone apps that you can use like Strava, Adidas, and they're really great for beginners. So these tips are the ones I started with actually, and even used to win my first half marathon. This old guy stopped me and told me, "Key, you run like you're jumping over invisible hurdles." You know what? Today I'm still not sure if it was a compliment or a warning. So let's jump into step number 3. Step number 3, nutrition and hydration. So your body is like an engine. If you fuel it with random snacks, guess what? You're going to expect random results. That's what you're going to get. If you fuel it with proper nutrients, then you're going to get an advanced body. So look after the nutrients that you put in your body. So here's the plan snacks that I swear by. I eat bananas. Bananas are rich in potassium, and potassium means that your body is going to get fewer cramps. And eat apples. You're going to stay hydrated, and it's full of fiber. Then eat oranges as well. They're full of vitamin C, and they're going to boost your body. So drink water a lot of times, especially before and after the run. Stay hydrated. Now let's go into step number 4. Step number 4, I'm going to show you my actual running strategy. Here's my beginner-friendly method that I will use. So run 5 minutes, walk for 1 minute, and then repeat this process for 3 to 4 times, alright? And that is going to cover about 1.5 miles or just 1 mile, and it's going to take you like 15, 20 or 30 minutes, which is cool. Okay, so as you can see, I am walking instead of stopping. So why is it important to keep on walking instead of stopping during your run? This is because walking makes your legs warm up and ready to continue running, while stopping, it makes your muscles tighten. That's why when you stop after a run or during a run, you're going to feel exhausted, and when you try to get back on running, you feel like your muscles are tight. You feel like, oh my god, no, this is too heavy, I can't keep going on. So that's why it's really important to keep walking. There's a quote that says, if you can't run, walk, and if you can't walk, crawl. Just don't stop. You have to keep going. So that's the mindset that you need to have. Slow runs are underrated. They build stamina, they prevent injury, and they let you actually enjoy the scenery and the run. So if you hate running outside, it's okay. You can run inside, like indoor track. Yeah, there will not be any squirrels to judge you. There are going to be so many times you're going to feel like quitting halfway. When this happens, which will, you will need to break your run into smaller goals. Tell yourself, just do that 3, then to the next one. Try to trick your brain into finishing. Now here's my post-run ritual that I would use. Stretch, shower while singing. I really recommend listening to Eye of the Tiger, Fire. Then eat something nourishing, because your body is always, it's going to demand food like it's just survived the zombie apocalypse. It happens to me a lot, so many times now that I've been running. Now, step number 5, the last one, is to make it a habit. Make your running a habit. So run at the same time and place every single time. Habits stick when they are predictable, so make it predictable. You have your running plan on paper, right? And this makes it predictable. So for me, I usually run at 5 or 6 p.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, at the same time, at the same location. the same tasks as well. I usually try to push it just a little bit, but that's what I usually stick by, and I repeat this every single week, every single week, every single week. Now, here's the thing, running is not about being the fastest, it's about showing up for yourself, showing up for your health. And every time you put on those shoes, those sneakers, you're actually telling your future self, hey, I care about you. So go at your own pace, laugh at the bad days, and just keep going, keep improving, and keep pushing. So prepare yourself mentally well, because mentality really matters. If you skip mental preparation, here's what's going to happen. You're going to run once, you're going to hate it, and your shoes are going to collect dust for 3 years straight. So here's what I will do to effectively prepare myself mentally. So before each run, I visualize success. I picture myself crossing the finish line, or at least making it home without calling Uber. Do the same thing. Visualize yourself succeeding in running that mile. Imagine and see yourself smiling and finishing. Smiling on the finishing line. And just remember, don't compare yourself to that neighbor who runs like the Flash. And guys, another thing to keep in mind is that while running, there's a specific way you're supposed to breathe. It is not just a normal breathe. Well, try breathing normally and you will see how hard it will be. So there's a specific way you're supposed to breathe, and the way you're supposed to breathe is you have to take deep, slow breaths. Deep, slow breaths. This is because if you breathe fast, which is going to happen so many times, especially if you're beginning your run, if you do that, you're going to get exhausted pretty fast, really fast, and you won't really make it even to 1 mile. So that's why it's really important you run while taking deep, slower breaths, and try to run at a slower pace. Try not to push yourself too fast. Remember the quote, start small. So take it easy and run as if you're walking. That's the trick, and I think that's the best trick I've learned about running. Run at a pace of walking. Run as if you're walking fast. Don't run as if you're actually racing against Usain Bolt. Alright, so that's one tip you have to keep in mind. You're literally in your own lane, so keep it simple, keep it slow, and enjoy the run.
Double HQ. Let go. Where am I? Where am I?
See, every day of my life I keep on blessing you all the time. You don't change my story, turn my life around.
Many blessings. Favor. Mercy. That is all I see. Forever, I go follow you forever. Take over. Now you will I want take over. You lead me on, I dey feel you gone. If you change the song, I go see the sing along. Now your grace I dey see every day in my life, anytime when I turn around. When I turn around, anyway I dey sing now because of your mercy. I'm loving you all over.
Change my story, turn my life around.
Many blessings. Favor. Mercy. That is all I see.
All around, see your blessings all around me. All the time, see your mercies all over me. Everybody good, no they carry my matter play. Anyway, you are there anytime I pray. Na. See I like it the way you do for your love on me. I like it the way you do pour your love on me. Oya sáré wá gbé Jésù, oh na na na. Oya sáré wá gbé sókè, oh na na na. Oya ma. Oya ma. Dike bube dike o. Dike o. See every day of my life I keep on blessing you all the time. You don't change my story, turn my life around. Many blessings.
Alright, so guys, that's how I would start running all over again without the broken legs, without the simple rookie mistakes. And don't wait until you get that sneakers, don't wait until you get a watch. Please start with what you already have. And what you already have is whether it's a shirt, whether it's a short, whether it's some simple shoes. I didn't start with these shoes. I actually started with some simple shoes that had a hole in it. That's the kind of shoes I started with. I used to go with it at school. I used to play sports with it. And then I used to walk with it. And then I used to run with it. So that's the kind of shoes that I had, guys. It was just a simple shoes with dreams. So yeah, guys, start simple. You don't have to have Adidas or Nike shoes. Just start with the kind of shoes that you have, as long as it's comfortable, as long as it's something that you can run in. I didn't have the funds at that time, or just the mindset to buy shoes, because I was getting into running and I didn't know the specific things to wear to run. So I just started with simple, just what I had. And you know what, guys, it really motivated me, and it really disciplined me to run, to improve myself, and to also better myself, like physically, because as you improve yourself mentally and physically, the mindset is going to be leveled up as well. And you will also want to level up your physical life, your materialistic life as well. You will want to also improve it. So that's how it was for me. I started really simple, and I was really uncomfortable at first. I used to walk, when I started getting comfortable with myself, I used to walk on a park, and then I used to see people running past me, and then I was like, really, these people are running? Why are they running? You have to decide for yourself. I want to do something important for myself. You need to have a reason, because if you do something without a reason, then you're probably not going so far. So you need to have a reason, even for running. What is your reason why you want to run? Okay, is it to improve yourself? Is it to get your blood moving? What is your reason? So for me, I run because I want to be a better version of myself, right? I want to improve the way I think. I want to improve my own perception, and I want to improve my physical and mental health. That's why I run. It's just to keep myself healthy, nothing more. No impressions, nothing. Just about myself and inspiring others. So that's my part story, and I really encourage you guys to check something like this. Check it out, start it out. You don't need to have special watch like I do now. I didn't have a watch at the beginning. I used my phone. I use this phone. It's very old. It's an iPhone 8. You see, it's even broken. It's pretty long story, but that's how simple I start. Anyways, so that's it for this video, guys. Please let me know in the comments what you like about it, what is something that you're going to try, and just let's keep this community alive. All right, anyways, peace out.